that arm thing again. Why did I start doing that? Now I can't seem to quit. Hi, my name is Michelle. This is Way to Sun. I'm doing a little bit of kind of like a health update. Hold on. I think I always have it right, and then I start talking, and I'm like, no, that's still not quite right. Let's try that. Is that better? That feels better. Does it look better? I don't know. I want to do this before this battery runs dead so that I can charge my dead batteries. Okay, so as you guys know, or may know, if you don't know, you're about to know, on August 23rd, like 10 days ago, I had surgery on the ucky on the side of my head. To answer any questions, technically this is ucky Jr. Ucky Sr. was taken out 5 years ago this coming October. It came back. It was much smaller, but it was also much harder, much more tender, and extremely painful. Like, Ucky Sr. was, you know, a nuisance, and if I bumped it, it hurt, and sometimes it would just kind of hurt, but it wasn't like stabbing, shooting, make me cuss pain. So this one actually caused me to do a pretty constant regimen of Tylenol and ibuprofen, which I hated. I would go as long as I could without it, and then I would have to take it again. So sometimes, you know, it could go 2 or 3 days. Most of the time it was 2 or 3 times a day. So it was not good. So since August 23rd, the day of the surgery, I did have to call the doctor's office back and ask for a prescription painkiller because what I was using, my Tylenol and my ibuprofen, was not even touching the pain once the numbing stuff wore off. You can ask Richard, I don't know if he's awake enough over there to chime in on this. For me to cry in pain, that's heavy pain. Like, I didn't even cry during childbirth, and I didn't use any drugs for Michael. So, like, you know, I can take pain. I didn't even cry when I had kidney stones. I got mad and I cursed a lot, but I didn't cry. So this past Wednesday, which was, what, the 29th or 30th. I went in to have the sutures, aka stitches, removed, and it was so swollen and it was oozing gunk, and they said no. She sent me home to take ibuprofen again because it was painful. I was just being stubborn and not taking medicine for it, which there's another side effect to that, by the way, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But she wanted me to do ibuprofen and ice packs to help with the swelling and clean it really good. I kind of let it form a scab because I was tired of it oozing, but it needed to ooze, I guess. I know, it's gross. I'm sorry. I should put a disclaimer at the beginning of this disgusting conversation coming up. She wanted me to clean it real good, get it draining again, and keep Neosporin on it. They kept saying bacitracin. I finally said, can I just do Neosporin? Because I have the Neosporin. I don't want to go buy bacitracin. She said yes. So I did. Went in today. The swelling was much improved, but it was still draining. She went ahead and took the stitches out because it did look that much better at least, but then she compressed a bunch of stuff out of it. There's still an open wound on it. It's still got stuff coming out, and she said that's definitely infection. I'm like, lovely. Oh, and I did have antibiotics the day that they did the surgery. I started them on that day and took all of them. I set an alarm on my phone. I follow it like a religion because that's the only way antibiotics work, is if you keep on their schedule. So they phoned in more antibiotics. I haven't researched these yet, but it is not, I'm assuming it's stronger than the Augmentin that I have. It's SMZ/TMPDS. Yep. And they're huge. Why are antibiotics always the size of freaking, I don't even know what. They're just huge. So anyway, I have to go back in next Wednesday to have it checked once again, and hopefully it is doing much better by then. Hopefully this round of antibiotics, she wants us to keep expressing it, for lack of a better word. So anyway, I mean, I'm not taking ibuprofen every day. If it starts aching and hurting, like we manipulated it today, obviously. When we left, it was hurting. I was gonna take some ibuprofen when we got our lunch, and it was feeling so good that I decided not to. I'm really trying not to live on ibuprofen and painkillers. I don't want that life. With that being said, here's the other side effect that I mentioned a minute ago. So my body is old. It's older than me. I have been not kind to it. I have fallen. I've been overweight for many, many years. These past 7 years have been the worst ever. And so taking the ibuprofen all the time was actually keeping me from a lot of pain that I didn't realize I was potentially going to be feeling. So now that I'm not on ibuprofen all the time, my knee hurts so damn bad. Like, I don't know. I've been using this stuff on it. I don't know. Here, I'm not even going to try to say it. This stuff, sorry, the camera is like not going to focus on it very well. There you go. I've been using this to keep away from taking so many pills, and that helps. I also started, if you guys saw the Walmart haul, the glucosamine chondroitin plus D. I started doing these. You know, I've only had those once, so obviously I don't know if those are helping yet. Those are going to take a little bit of time. But hopefully that all helps, because I really need to give my liver a break from all of this crap. Like, it's just insane. Plus, I've started, you know, blood pressure medicine and cholesterol medicine. And here pretty soon, she's probably going to put me on thyroid medicine. These things are not technically good for our bodies. And so, I mean, it is and it isn't, right? Like, it's a chemical way to help your body maintain what it needs to maintain, but it's a chemical way. Anyway, it's a drama. That's what it is. It's become a drama. So, with all that said, I'm doing pretty good. My exhaustion level is still crazy, because some days I'll just be super duper tired, and other days I'll feel really, really good. Like today, this is, of course, today I felt really, really good. I want to change out this battery, guys. Hold on. And I'm back. Trying to remember where I left off. Yeah, so all of these meds, you know, I'm grateful, because heaven knows I needed it, but it's a lot. With that said, I have an appointment in a couple of weeks to talk about my knee and my back. So I was supposed to get some blood work done today or yesterday. Forgot. And it has to be fasting blood work. Literally remembered it as I took a bite of my lunch. So Monday they're closed because it's Labor Day. Tuesday, obviously, we will go get that taken care of, PDQ, and then see what happens from there. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an update. I know it's been a little bit since I've done an update, and I'm sorry. Just kind of how life has ran here lately. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I started telling you about being tired. The yawn reminded me. So today, hubby and I have been out and about since 8:40-ish. And it is now 2:46. Got home. I did the collective haul. You should have already seen that, I hope. And we did, you know, that was a little bit of shopping around, and finally got home here at like 2:15. or 2 o'clock. Maybe it was even 2 o'clock. So I remember thinking, it's not quite 2 o'clock yet. Anyway, I'm ready for a nap. Hubby is working on a nap. I'm going to edit, and then I think I'm going to take a nap, but then I need to get started on the dining room, and when hubby comes home from dojo, he can do his part of the dining room. He's got some stuff I don't know what he wants done with, and I don't want to tamper with it and damage it, so I'll just let him figure that out. But I think I can do the rest of it because it's all my stuff anyway. I need to do the rest of it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Big hugs. Much love. Bye.